Okay, we're good. We're live.
Okay, perfect. So we are now out of closed session. And we have one motion to consider as a result of that. So I'll look for a mover and seconder for the following motion. Be it resolved, the council directs staff to move forward with option 2B as per the closed session report, and further direct staff to take the necessary steps to move the project forward. I have a mover and seconder for that. Moved by Councillor Buffett, seconded by Councillor Fegan. All in favor? Carried. Thank you. So in almost record time, that's about it for the agenda. I just had one additional item, and Jennifer, I'm going to ask you for your advice on this. We have a county council meeting scheduled for this Thursday at 2 o'clock, and there's a chance that I may not be able to make that. And I know that there's a provision that allows us to appoint an alternate councillor to attend. A number of other municipalities have sent alternates in place of their regular county councillors. Do we have to pass a motion to do that?
You have to pass a bylaw to appoint an alternate.
Okay. So that's not something we can do tonight.
I'm sorry, it's not.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was just a simple resolution.
I can definitely bring a bylaw forward for a September meeting.
Okay. Deputy Mayor?
Yeah, just one question I forgot to ask Steve. I can't see him, so I'm not sure if he's still on.
Yes.
I think so.
Steve, this is just regarding the development that's happening at Van Dyke. I know that it was sometime, I believe, last year where they came before council and advised that the Tim Hortons was going in. They were expecting a medical building with people who had committed, or at least anticipated to have committed to the project or to that area. Are you able to provide any updates whether that has changed? I know that COVID-19 has scared a lot of people away, but I see work is underway there. So I was just wondering if you have any updates with respect to who may be coming and how that activity is going.
I just had a call with the owners, not last week, but the Thursday before that. And they updated me that they are continuing with their construction of the buildings, that Tim Hortons is still going in on the site. There were some delays because there was, they had a building permit only for foundation work. And so with the initial shutdown, no new permits could be issued for a period of time. So they could not continue on with the additional permits required. But that was quite some time ago. So they have the permits to do the full buildings. They are finalizing the agreement with MTO to build the intersection and signals. So they will be coming forward with their final costing and design on that. There is a development charges funding component to it, which is identified in the recently approved 2020 study, and can be accommodated from existing reserves in the transportation section. So we will be coming back with a report on that in terms of the town contribution towards those signals when we have the final design and the cost. But they still anticipate getting those signals in this year because they cannot, Tim Hortons cannot open until those signals are operational. That's an MTO requirement. So that's really the biggest impact to their timing is the length of time and the cost of navigating the process of designing and getting MTO approval to put those signals in. And that was definitely, that would be in hand by now, if not for COVID-19. I think that was delayed, certainly with MTO's review of the drawings. It took longer than normal, but they're still on track with Tim Hortons. I can't speak to the other tenants that they had spoken to previously. They haven't updated me on that, but they're continuing on with all of the buildings, which tells me they must have some ideas of who's going to occupy those other units as well.
My last question for you, Steve, and I thank you everyone for their indulgence, is that project on Main Street. I know the last time we spoke, you were expecting a sales center to be going up shortly after the time that we spoke, if not even before that. Is there any updates on that? Because a number of people have inquired, they've seen the sign, but they haven't seen any activity. So any updates on that?
Yeah, I did talk to the planners working with that landowner, and they advised me that they are working with the engineers to start the engineering submission process, that the home builder has started sales. So they're marketing and they're offering lots for sale. They haven't obviously put the sales center or the trailer on the site yet. I'm not sure, they couldn't speak to why that's been delayed or why they haven't done that yet. I think what they're doing is starting their initial sales through an online marketing program. Given COVID-19, they're probably anticipating a relatively low turnout to a physical sales center. So, starting sales initially online, seeing what the interest is, and then they'll bring the sales center in when they think that's appropriate. But they are starting their sales program, so that's a sign that they'd like to move forward in the near future. So, yeah, they are still moving forward.
Okay, great. Steve, could I actually just ask you to hang on for 1 second after me? I have a question about the EDC golf tournament for you, but I didn't want you to sign off before I had a chance to ask.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the confirming bylaw, be it resolved that leave be given for the reading and enacting of bylaw number 37-2020, being a bylaw to confirm certain proceedings of the Council of the Corporation of the Town of Shelburne for its regular council meeting held August 24th, 2020. Mover and seconder for that, Councillor Hall, seconded by Councillor Wagner. All in favor? Carried. And finally, motion to adjourn. Moved by Councillor Bernardo, seconded by Councillor Hall. All in favor? Carried. Perfect. Thanks, guys.